Hello, it's me, your friend Miss Christina at the Victor Farmington Library. Welcome to another Messy Art at Home with me. Today, the craft will be bubble wrap printing. So for this, you will need some bubble wrap. If you got one of our kits that we had last month, there should be some bubble wrap in there you can use, or you might just have some from all the stuff we've been ordering online lately. So you need bubble wrap. You need some paper, any color. I just have a few different colors of paper that we already had at the library. Some paint. I have 3 colors. I have red, orange, and green. Some paintbrushes. I'm going to use one for each color, just so I don't have to wash them in between. But you could use just one paintbrush and then rinse or wash it in between. Or you could even use your fingers. That would be really messy. And then one more thing we're going to do is balloon painting. So I have 2 balloons. Now there's balloons in those messy art kits too, if you got one of those. They're all gone now, but if you got one last month in January, there's balloons in there. I blew mine up already. I did one small and one big. And we will paint with them and see what difference the paintings look like with the different sizes of balloons. Okay, I think that's everything. Let's start with the bubble wrap printing. So what we're going to do with this is we are going to paint on our bubble wrap whatever kind of design we want. And then after it's painted, we'll take a piece of paper and lay it on top, push it down a little bit, and then we'll pick the paper up and there will be a beautiful design on the paper because of the bumps of the bubble wrap. So you want to make sure you're using the bubble wrap, you're painting on the bumpy side where the bubbles are, not the flat side. So let's see. I'll lay my bubble wrap down and I am going to start with red. I am going to paint a heart on my bubble wrap. So let's see. Gotta get some more paint on there. All right. I have a heart on my bubble wrap. And what I will do is I will take a piece of paper and lay it on top and then just press a little bit. Don't wiggle the paper around or else your print won't be very neat. But press a little bit and then here's the magic part. Peel it off. And look at that! A beautiful little bubbly heart. Isn't that so cute? So let's see. I think I want to add a little more to this. So I'm going to take another paintbrush with, I'm going to take this paintbrush with the green. And I want to get some paint on there. And then I'm going to add like some squigglies. Squigglies on here. Squigglies coming out of the heart. All right, so then I have my heart with squigglies. I don't want to mess up my heart too much, so I'm going to try to line it up. So this heart is right on top of that heart. It might not be perfect, but that's okay. Lay the paper down and press it. And then, voila! Look at that. My heart and my squigglies. Oh, so cool. What else can I do? I think I'm going to put this one aside because I think that's perfect just the way it is. Now, what you can do at home is to reuse your little piece of bubble wrap if you don't have a whole lot of it. You can rinse it off or wipe it off, get it nice and clean, but then you have to dry it before you use it again. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna set this aside, and you know what, that's kind of cool. Art piece on its own. I could even hang that up. I'm gonna set that aside, and then I have a whole bunch more bubble wrap, so let's try some sort of different design with this bubble wrap. I'm gonna do, how about some stripes with all 3 colors. Do some stripes here. You can use whatever colors you would like to use. Whatever colors you already have at your house. You don't have to buy special colors or anything, which is nice. Let's see, I think I'll do 4 red stripes. And then I will do some green stripes next to those. Okay, and then now I will get my orange out. I haven't used my orange yet today. This one's on a big fat paintbrush. And do big wide lines of orange. Ooh, that's so easy with a big paintbrush. All right, put that right in the middle. All right, so here's what it looks like on my bubble wrap. And then I'm going to take a piece of my paper, press it down, being careful not to wiggle it around and smudge my paint. And then I will lift it up. Ah, look at that! That is so stinking cool! If I did it all in yellow, it kind of would look like a honeycomb, wouldn't it? So then what you could do with this is wait for it to dry, and then you could draw on it, or use this as like a background if you want to, or just have it be its own beautiful piece of art. Now, so with the bubble wrap printing, I'm just going to fold this under. Another thing you can do is you can write letters or words, but you have to write them backwards. So it's not always easy, and I might even mess this up. So I'm going to do a K. No. Yeah. No. I'm going to do a VFL. So we'll try that, but that's tricky because I have to do it backwards. So I'm going to do the V on this side when it would normally be on this side. V. And then I'm going to do, oh, by the way, VFL is for Victor Farmington Library. And then I'm going to do an F here, backwards F, and then a backwards L. It's really tricky to try to think about how to do something backwards when you're used to doing it the right way. You know, that doesn't really look backwards to you guys, does it? Or does it? I don't know. I'm getting all discombobulated here. So, anyway, let's see. We have VFL. I'm going to add a heart here with my green color. Color that in. I think that's it. That's good. And I'm going to take, let's do this light blue color. Oh, no, let's do this pink. Take that and lay it on top. Press down a little bit, not super duper hard. You don't want to squish the bubbles or anything. Just enough to make sure the paint is getting onto your paper. And I'm going to lift it up. It says VFL. Now, the camera is playing tricks on you. It's backwards. You gotta trust me on this. I didn't mess up. It's the camera. So when I look at it, it looks correct. VFL with a heart. But sometimes the camera makes things backwards, and then on top of that, you have to draw it backwards. So this is all just confusing. But anyway, so you could write your name or your initials or whatever else you want. And look how cool it looks. I love it. And then you can, like I said, you can reuse your bubble wrap if you want to. Okay, I'm just folding this over just so I have a clean space. I'm now going to use this blue piece of paper and I'm going to do some balloon painting. So, what I'm going to do is just show you just how to get started with the balloon painting, because you could really go wild with this. I have my balloon. I'm just going to like put a whole bunch like on the end, a whole bunch of paint on the end of the balloon. Boop. And then you take it, you can make a print like a circle, or you can draw a line. That line wasn't that great because I already used up a bunch of the paint, but you can, let's see, let's try the line again with a whole bunch of paint on there. There you go. Let's see. What else can I do? Let's see. I'm going to get all the paint off of this. And then I'm going to add green heart. I just really love hearts today. Let's see if we can do a stamp with a heart. I don't know how easy or hard this will be. So we will find out together. So here's my heart. And then I'm going to lay it on my paper. I'm just going to go around a little bit of a circle. Oh! Kind of worked. It worked, sure. So the whole point of this is just trying stuff out. You never know what it's going to look like. Let's add another piece of paper, and we'll try a big balloon and a little balloon. So I'll take the big balloon, put some red on it. Maybe I'll just do some stripes. Yeah, let's try that. Have some stripes on my balloon. Then I'm going to take it, I'm going to lay it down on the paper and just kind of roll along so I get the print from the whole line. Oh boy, look at that. That's pretty cool. Do that again. It kind of looks like zebra stripes, doesn't it? Take my little one here and we'll do green again. And maybe I'll just do a little dot on the end. And then dot, 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 dot. Pretty cool. Let's see, it needs something else. Ooh, here's what we can do. So, we can be flexible with our art. So we already started out by doing balloon printing, but we can also just take our paintbrush and do some regular paintbrush painting. And we'll draw a heart. you can totally mix up your different methods of painting and add them all together for a beautiful, beautiful creation. So we have some paint from a paintbrush on here. We have some balloon prints. And for the grand finale, let's add some, oh boy. Let's add some bubble wrap painting. We'll just use the same VFL as before. I'm adding a little bit more paint. Add a little more paint to my heart. And then I'm just going to lay this on top. Press it in. And then we'll lift it up and oh boy, it's got a little bit of everything. It's got bubble wrap printing, it's got balloon painting, it's got paintbrush painting. Oh, it looks so cool. That looks like cheetah prints too, the bubble wrap. All right, so that is it for me showing you how to do it. The great thing is there's so many more possibilities of how you can do this. You can just experiment all day long and see all the different kind of marks you can make and what little changes you can make to make your marks different. I hope you all have a great day today, and I will see you next time. Goodbye.